Hello, class. As you guys know, we've been reading the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and for the last month or so. So today we're gonna do an activity with the book, and we will be using our imagination. We will be talking about ideas of maybe how we can end the story differently. So the activity is gonna be called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with a Twist. Now, in this activity, like I said, the most important thing is to use your imagination, to be creative, and just stop and think of things. It could be nonfiction, it could be fiction, whatever you guys decide to do with it, it's up to you. It's your ending. Now, I do want you guys to keep in mind, though, that we will be using the beginning and the middle of the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory story. The only difference is going to be the ending, and that's going to be your unique ending. Now, I will be giving you instructions in the following screens to let you guys know that you guys can go back and look at this, and it could be easier for you guys to go reference regarding what to do and how to do it. Now, the first thing we're going to do, which is one of the most important things is to brainstorm. Brainstorming is important because it allows you to write down your ideas and take your time to think of what you want to do and what you want, maybe what you want to write about. Some people need to stop and think before they write, and then they need to organize their ideas in order to put them on paper. Now, in order to organize your ideas, you can use a web, you can use a list. There's many ways of brainstorming and putting ideas down on paper. Use your favorite form of organizing your thoughts. I do need you to be creative when brainstorming, so the sky's the limit. Don't stop and doubt yourself. Anything will be fine as long as it's your own unique and creative ending. After you are done brainstorming, you will start writing your first draft. Your first draft will include the beginning and the middle from the original story, like I mentioned earlier, and your original and unique ending. Now, you do need to make sure that you include our 5 newly introduced vocabulary words into your ending. As you know, we have more than 5, but today we're only going to use 5 for the ending, and that's going to be froth, perched, rumbling, shriek, and journey. It is very important that you guys understand the meaning of these 5 words because I will be grading them depending on how you use them and if you understood the meaning of each and every one of them. In order to find the definitions, if you don't already know them, you are able to go into the web or the internet and find the definitions of each one of these words. Also, when you finish your first draft, you will submit it through screen recording so I can revise it and make any suggestions. Now, in screen recording, I am able to look at your work, make corrections, suggestions, and grade the paperwork. But I do need you to make sure that you submit it on time so I can have enough time to grade everybody's. Once I have finished revising your draft, I will send it to you with corrections and suggestions through screen recording as well. Then you can make proper corrections and write your final draft. Once your final draft is submitted, I will, to screen recording again, I will grade it for your final grade. Once you're done submitting your final draft, I will need you to video record yourself or ask a friend to record your presentation of the final draft. You must speak loudly and clearly so that we can understand your story. I will also be mirroring the videos to the Classrooms Apples television so everybody can see them. I will be grading based on how loud and clear you speak and how well you read your final draft. The rubric is as follows. This activity will be worth a total of 100 points. From those 100 points, 30 points will be from correctly retelling the beginning and middle of the original story. Another 30 points will be creating your own and unique ending for your story. 2 points are going to be counted for each vocabulary word that you use for a total of 10 points. Once again, remember that each vocabulary word must be used correctly in the story. The last 30 points will be given for the deliverance and presentation of your story through video recording. Once again, speak clearly and loudly so everybody in the classroom can hear you. If you do not understand any of the instructions that I have given you, go back and reread the instructions and make sure that you ask me if there's anything that you might have not understood. Once again, remember to be creative and use your personal touch when writing your own ending. Also, remember that you can go back to the book and reread some of the chapters for details on the beginning and the middle of the story. I hope you have no questions, but if you do, let me know. Thank you.